All right, we are currently on a hike right now and stopping at a temple that's extremely beautiful. And we wanted to just talk about, I guess, um, part of one of the things in my creed. We're doing this whole series of us talking about all my values that we've sort of eventually gained over time based on my life experience, based on like just living my life and really trying to reflect and think about like what I value. And one of those things is I will strive to live a life worth remembering, a life I'm proud of. And it's days like these where I feel like exploring and seeing such beautiful things, like it truly is something that I'm doing right and something I feel like I'm accomplishing, like living a life that I can remember. I mean, like this is just amazing. I know the phone capture the snow as well, but like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing so much of it right now, and it's just incredible. But my friend's in that temple, warming herself up because it is pretty cold, and yeah. But the story behind my value of remembering, like I will remember, or not remembering. Sorry, I'm like mixing up values right now. It's cold. Okay, I will strive to live a life worth remembering, um, a life I'm proud of. The story behind that was me sort of at home in California like 2 years ago and thinking to myself like what's the next step, right? I'm doing my freelance stuff, of course. I'm still trying to strive to do more and more and more, but like what will I actually remember when I'm older and stuff? What I really want to do? I want to adventure out because I really loved my experience visiting Japan, and then now I'm kind of like doing more of that as well, traveling and seeing more things, and really going for the projects that I told myself I would do when I was younger. So that's sort of where I'm at, and how I ended up gaining that value is like I was just thinking about it and making decisions, and I finally decided, okay, let's do language school in Japan. Let's come here and stay here for a while, and it truly has changed a lot in me, and I'm really glad that I ended up gaining that value. And it really, the anchor is really just me deciding to go to Japan and doing language school there, and now coming back to visit my girlfriend and explore more in Tokyo as well. Really trying to live a life worth remembering, a life that I'm proud of. So that's basically the story behind that value. Very simple. And my hand is freezing now, so we better, close this thing off before we, yeah. All right, so let's just continue a little bit since I feel like we flubbed a lot of what we said for my creed of I will strive to live a life worth remembering, a life I'm proud of. And right now we are at Lake Biwa. We finished the hike. It's all done now. Pretty tired, but days like these are days that remind me of my creed in general, and just like really trying to do my best with what I consider like a life worth remembering. So just going out more, trying things I've never tried before, trying to meet more people, all that stuff. It's like I feel like those are the things that I remember in general, and not so much like days where I stay inside and do a lot of the same things like in California like I did previously. So that is most of what that creed is all about, what that value is all about. This time I'm wearing a glove, so I'm not freezing, but I don't think you can see it, but it's snowing. It's like it's snowing a lot more than what you can see on camera. But I've been to this lake before, but today is definitely more beautiful. And just the hike overall, like I felt so good. It feels good to be alive, basically, is that feeling. And it's a value that pushes me to do many more things that I feel like I'm really gonna remember in the future as like things that shaped me and things that pushed me to be a better version of myself. And I want to continue to do that for as long as I live, basically. A life worth remembering. And I'll be recording the experience like every step of the way, basically, as much as possible. Recording myself, even though I don't know. I still feel a little shy about it, despite like doing this for a while now. But I feel happy doing this, and I want to continue. It's something that reminds me to not choose the path that is less interesting, but to choose the one that, yes, it's more scary, harder, and has way more unknown factors, but I think it's the path that will let me live up to my creed. I will strive to live a life worth remembering, a life I'm proud of. And that's it for this one. Catch you guys in the next one.